Right, but it's a big one. Manchester United versus Lyon, Old Trafford, second leg, Europa League, a huge game for Manchester United. And with Joshua Zirkzee being out, it does make the game extra difficult. But I think Manchester United will do enough to get through. Obviously, this is the preview. We'll be going through the tactics, team news ahead of the game, what we can expect from Lyon after seeing them in the first leg. And yeah, listen, it's going to be very tricky. Lyon, we know they're a good side. They play some good football, good players, good team, good manager. Whereas Manchester United, we come off the shock defeat. It wasn't shocking really, just a very poor defeat at Newcastle. We have to go into this game with the momentum and the quality to win it. Now, as I said, it's our only hope to get something positive from this season. And I think Ruben Amorim, as he always does, has some big decisions to make. Who does he start in goal? Who does he start in defence? There's some really, really big decisions to be made. Now, in terms of what I would do, I'll talk about that later on. But listen, it's a big game. As I said, Lyon won their last French League game 3-1. Obviously, United lost 4-1 to Newcastle. Now, as I said, we have to win this game. It's so vitally important that Manchester United beat Lyon. This Europa League is huge for United. It gets us into the Champions League, and it's absolutely vital now. Let me get you into the team. Now, in goal, who starts? I would genuinely go with Onana. I think Bayern didn't fill me with much confidence in that Newcastle game. I mean, we have two very poor keepers. Tom Heaton isn't going to start. I've seen a lot of people talking about it. Just, he hasn't played in a while. And I think it will be Onana who comes back into this game. Again, please, Andre, keep it simple. Don't make any stupid decisions. And just keep the ball flowing. I think that's one of the most important things you must do. Keep the ball ticking, simple. Don't do anything stupid. Don't make any silly mistakes. And that's, Lyon will probably look to catch out on Onana, and they'll probably be targeting him all game. The fact that we're at home gives us, the home fans, the extra support that we need. Now, in terms of the back five, Dorgu left wing back, Delo right wing back, three centre backs, Mazraoui, Maguire, and Yoro. Lindelof, obviously, and Amas will drop to the bench for this one. Dorgu and Delo comes in. No, Dorgu and, Maguire comes in. Now, listen, that's our strongest probably back five at the moment. Again, I would love Delit to be ready for this game, but he's not. You obviously got Aiden Heaven. You can bring him off the bench if you need to. Lindelof as well. But Lindelof shouldn't be starting this game. It's a huge game. I want to see Maguire, and that would be the back five. Now, in midfield, there are options. You can go Mainoo, Ugarte, Mainoo, Bruno. Like, there's so many options out there. I'm going to go Casemiro and Bruno Fernandes. Now, in some games, they haven't worked, but I think in this game, they can work. I think Casemiro obviously got the rest, full 90 minutes off midweek. I'm sorry, not on the weekend against Newcastle, so he is expected to start this game. Bruno as well, he's going to play every game. I want to see Bruno operate deeper from that midfield position. That's where I want to see him. I think that's where he operates best at the moment in this team, and I think that's where most of his qualities lie. Now, an interesting thing, I'm going to go Kobbie Mainoo and Garnacho in the 10s. Now, Kobbie Mainoo in the camera that he come on, he did actually go into that number 6 position. But if you can remember, before his injury, he was operating very, very well in that inside 10 position. And I know it's a big game, but I want to see him operate from there. I mean, you have Zirkzee, who's out of this game. You can put Eriksen in there, but again, I don't really want him in this game. I want Mainoo. He's had a few minutes here coming off the bench, and I think this is the perfect game to start him. Other 10, I'm going to go with, as I said, Garnacho. Now, a lot of people are going to criticise me. I think Garnacho, for me, is a player who has to start this game. His quality on the ball is good. His pace. I mean, you could go Mount if you wanted, but this is my personal team, and I would go with Garnacho and obviously Højlund through the middle. We're going to need something from Rasmus. Xerxes out of this game. Cheeto can't play this game. We just have to hope Rasmus just gives us something in the 90 minutes, because it's going to be a struggle without no Xerxes. He was going to be that one player who didn't want to get injured in that Newcastle game. You don't want any player to get injured, but he would be that one player that he didn't. But that would be my team. Onana in goal, Delo, Dorgu, Mazraoui, Maguire and Yoro. Ugarte on the bench, Casemiro and Bruno as the midfield two. Ugarte on the bench, why do I keep saying Ugarte? Mainoo and Garnacho, and Højlund through the middle. Now, let's talk about that team. I think that's a very, very good team. I think you look at the way that we played in the last Lyon game. If you look at the team that started there, I believe it was Casemiro, Ugarte midfield. Casemiro, Ugarte midfield. Garnacho, Bruno and Højlund. It's going to be the same back five. I think you go Casemiro, Bruno, Garnacho, Mainoo and he keep Hoyland. So it was only 2 or 3 changes from the last Europa League game. But again, you got Mainoo potentially come on in this, or to start. You've got 2 young players. I mean, you could even potentially start Luke Shaw if you want a game like this. You got, I don't know how many minutes you got against. How many minutes did he get against Newcastle? Must have been like 10 or 15. So I don't think he's quite ready to start. But maybe last half an hour, last 25 minutes, you bring on Luke Shaw if you want to. So that we do have options. I think Lyon had a great game last game, and you want to see him start this game. Luke Shaw came on in the 78th minute, so probably got about 15 minutes with additional time. So you want to see if he can get some more minutes. But listen, it's going to be a tricky game. Lyon, very, very good side. And it's going to be a great atmosphere at Old Trafford. Now, in terms of Manchester United, we know what we can expect. If we turn up, we know we can go through. And yeah, it's going to be tricky. But again, I think we do have what it takes. Now, obviously, in terms of knockouts, Tottenham, Bodo Glimt, or Lazio, or Frankfurt, and then on United side, Rangers, Athletic Bilbao. So again, it's definitely a winnable tournament. If you look at the score prediction, I'm going to go 2-1. I think United will go through. I hope it doesn't go extra time and pens. I don't want that. Just want to see United put in a good performance, go through. Now, as I said, Lyon, we know the players they have. Cherki, Lacazette, Veretout. See if Matic starts this game. Maitland-Niles, they're very, very good defenders. I think United can score and we can definitely get at them. They did make quite a few changes. They did make quite a few changes for the game against Auxerre. But again, we know the quality that they have. But listen, let me know your thoughts. Leave a like if you did enjoy. This has been the preview. It's going to be a very, very tricky game. Lyon are a very, very good side and play some good football. But again, let me know if you did enjoy. Score predictions and all of that stuff in the comments. This has been the preview.